This is actually a very bittersweet moment because Julie Ellen and I are walking over with the knowledge, I'm walking over with the knowledge that this may be the very last time that I actually set foot in this building. I've been in there countless times, looking over every corner and every detail, staring and, you know, visualizing and just planning what will be our future restaurant. But as we have gone through all of the due diligence on this, well, we've run into, shall we say, some challenges. You may recall that in a previous video I've talked about the face of this building and how sort of beautifully ugly it is. I really like how this old warehouse feel is, and that it just looks a bit imposing and unfriendly in a way, but still cool. And my vision for it was to maintain this facade as it is, make it, you know, not clean it up. And when people approach, have them wonder, wait a minute, am I in the right place? And then you go through the door and there's the reveal of really a very awesome place. Well, that vision looks like is, well, it's not going to make it across the finish line. Well, you see, the challenge is that with the 2014 cost estimating, it was believed that the chunk of money that the city had reserved to bring this building up to code and to safety and to structural and with utilities and all that was enough. As we've gone through with the local contractors and with the city staff and understanding exactly what needs to be done to bring this building up to proper code, you start peeling that layers of the onion back one by one by one. The costs have just continued to go up and up and up and up and up. I'm gonna take you inside. We got some noisy road work going on here over my shoulder. This may be my last time inside. I'm so bummed about this because I honestly fallen in love with this building, this character, these super high bays. And I love old buildings. This one, 1937, turns out, can't get there from here. You can't get into modern use and occupancies where we're, you know, hoping, of course, to have hundreds of people at the time enjoying great food and great beer and a cool atmosphere. You know, all the plans for breaking out all of this infill, replacing it with glass. We created an atmosphere that just, bar none, one of the coolest places you could ever imagine. Literally, we have spent, I don't want, lots and lots and lots of money. We've had a huge investment. We have designed the entire thing down to the last light fixture and chair here in this building. So our investment in it has been just all in mind of, we are gonna make this happen. We are gonna do what it takes to make this an amazing place. But simultaneously, along with all of that, engineers and contractors, structural guys, etc., have been going through what it's gonna take and doing all the testing on the building. So as we found significant structural issues, we have found significant abatement issues. This right here. It's not as strong as it seems. Yeah, we're definitely going to preserve these numbers hanging here on the second floor. This is where they had stored the voting machines. Well, we won't have the creepy stairwell anymore. Very carefully find my step here. And of course, it's at the bottom, it's replete with the skeleton of the dead bird. There you go. Poor guy. With rat turds all around it. We were gonna clean that up. We gotta save this stuff and put it on display. You know, just even old boxes like this. Look at that, it's got some replacement sprinkler heads in there. I don't know a lot about sprinkler heads, but I do know that these are archaic and don't meet current code standards. so we couldn't use these. But this is cool. I've actually never opened this box before. I didn't notice it because got distracted by all this beautiful ugliness in this little tiny room. So that, my friends, is the harsh reality of the story. And I've known it for about 48 hours or so now, this reality. And so I've started to come to, just reconciliation with it. But honestly, it's just crushing. I first saw this building in 2014, and this was a major part of our full spectrum decision to come here to Richmond, is that we had access to a really cool old building, and we so dearly love just being that. I like being a preservationist, and taking beautiful old things and reinvigorating them and bringing the public in so you can hang out with friends and family and so on. So it's just crushingly sad news, and I refuse to be depressed about it, but I'm not very happy about it. Okay, there you go. So the next thing you hear, it may be that this building is coming down and a new one is coming up, but the goal remains Stone Brewing World Bistro and Gardens, Richmond, to be an awesome place right here at the James River, just couple hundred yards from the Stone Brewing World, from the Stone Brewing Company, Richmond, between that and the Stone Brewing World Bistro and Gardens. So when we have you over here to this spot, it'll be functionally the spot, but not exactly the spot. So let us take a moment and say goodbye to this beautiful old bird, and well, welcome to new. Cheers, everybody. Locking up, Julian.
Locking up.
What do you think about this rather than fill in the words myself, what do you think about this news?
I think it's, as you said, bittersweet, but really full of opportunities as well.
That's looking at the bright side. I appreciate that. I fell in love with this building.
Yeah, and I think we can keep the spirit of it and something that will work for everyone a lot better.
Yeah. But look at this awning. I mean, this awning is so awesome.
Keep as much of it.
Yeah, we can actually unbolt stuff like this and save it. This doorbell.
It works.
Let's see if somebody comes and answers.
We should have a doorbell.
If somebody does come and answer, run. That's all I can say. Just run. Maybe Juliana will be able to keep some corner of the building, some corner. I've heard one contractor say that they feel that the north east corner is maybe the best structural. I don't know if it's possible. It takes a whole another thing to preserve some small piece of the building and have that work structurally.
Well, preserve maybe some of it, like the Berlin Wall.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have a monument to it. I think we should have a monument to it.
Yeah.
In the middle of Dock Street. It's now closed, just used for some construction traffic, and Main Street is now open. You can almost see it back through there. Traffic's going by. Yeah. I love this old freight elevator. We got to preserve that door.
Yeah.
Damn it, we had put so much energy into figuring out what to do with all this stuff and making it work. And I mean, look at this street light in the middle of underneath the building.
It's a very cool street.
I'm keeping that damn thing. Yeah, 100% we'll keep these. These things are great. So part of Julie Ellen's role at Stone here in Richmond from the very beginning, even before the beginning, so to speak, because she's been active member of the community. As a community liaison, and then we recently created a new role for her specifically in regards to this project and finding all the cool stuff around Richmond, the great artisans to work with to help us build tables and chairs and lamps and lights and things like that, as well as looking for found objects to incorporate into the indoor and outdoor design. And certainly we got an eye, and she's got an eye for it. You can see her back there just kind of surveying everything, that we're gonna preserve as many aspects of this building as possible to then reincorporate in the new one. Okay, say bye, Julia.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.